Nuke. A crazy clutch to see it through for the Mongolz. And it's good to see, right? Because out of everyone in this team, he is the longest standing guy alongside Blitz from years ago, even all the way back in Checkmate. That was like 5 years ago now. Still going strong, and it felt like he was the one guy playing with real confidence and balls in some of those rounds. So hopefully he can keep up appearances. This is a wrap over towards Arch. 910 is under a lot of strain, and 4 players will go running into him. So that's the opener found for Vitality.
It's a very difficult position to figure out. So I will working out what they've bought by looking at the spawn is a nice little detail, but Senzu comes running through the CT smoke, aggressive. Still a player at B. Vitality should know there is at least one, and they go towards the A. 2 pits.
And it make that 1 pit.
Yeah. Considering it doesn't hit the tag. There are 3 players here, a 4th in the bomb site. Bit of a mess up top, Banana, and they're very low. Well, they check for the 3rd guy. He's full blind. Blitz, nothing from it. And the pre-fire almost finishes Techno as well. Oops. Short ball.
Just Apex reloading on car and seeing a player in sandbags gets the full reload and gets the kill.
Just spoils of war here, nades and guns everywhere. They can double pump this B site. Don't need to though. Just an execution on the Techno at the back.
He certainly had a window.
Yeah, he spooked himself there.
Closed quickly, though. Still Mizinho with 1. That's a Galil now picked up. Smoking at the spawn. Currently, ZywOo concealed by it. Might just play through.
And by him, like positions where they should be winning and they weren't. And so we're seeing a lot of frustration for Apex. Some heads in hands, some annoyance.
I think also, though, like he wants to try and, you talked about energy management. I think he's trying to uplift the boys now heading into map 3. So I do expect him to be a little louder, even in the face of challenges here.
Oh my God.
Oh,
no.
Yes, you forgot about it. Blitz can aim. Nails Mezzi. Mizinho backstab. That could have been a freebie. Oops, his spidey senses started tingling. The bomb's still T-stairs here.
They know because of the boost they have to have done heavy damage at B. So I think you just go back and you finish what you've set yourselves up for. Bomb picked up. Rob's still lurking. Maybe throws his smoke out.
You put a bit of pressure over on A as well. You spotted players over in the apartments. They're looking like they wanted to follow through on this B play. Wherever they go, they have the edge. They're only up against these pistols. Playing this pretty timid right now of Vitality. Finally, Apex decides enough of this, and he just runs up through Banana with the smokes down.
Another boost. ZywOo holding it the whole time. Not today, Mongolz, not today.
He was like the young guy, the one on the up and up. I think he's matured a lot as a player quickly, but yeah, they are still a very young team, are the Mongolz.
Senzu wants the challenge, and a flash might send him in, but there's so many guns there trained on in his position. They don't even look really blind. Good grenades. 3 grenades. They don't actually do that much, all things considering. Techno spams him through the smoke as Apex just crouch sprays. So Techno can get out right now. As Vitality do the same. Oh.
Good pickup for 910. No chance at the trade either for Flamez. So ZywOo given over for free. I always felt like 910's great at kills like that on the AWP, where he just kind of darts in, takes one out of the round, and then falls back. Complete reposition. Doesn't look to like push the limits too much of what was possible around the mid-angle there. He is content with taking that 4-on-3 for the Mongolz.
Perfect timing for the smoke as well.
Right as Vitality were about to go.
Still gonna.
They don't really have any other choice. Still stays posted with that AWP.
And Vitality has used this top mid smoke 2 times already. I mean, thrown it, but not used it. So you can definitely expect them later on in the half to either sit in it, to play the fade, or just flash and pop through it. And they want to do something faster.
Ooh, picks the molly and puts it down. Vitality still full grouped here. Looks like they're going to want to go. They're going to have to break this smoke to do so. He's going in. They just pop through. Techno in spawn. A lot of pressure on him. He's pushed back. It's Senzu who's forced in with his own flash. Almost takes the second without it. Oh, they give up the boost. Will they not even look at this? Flames turn just in time to stop that play. And Mongolz might be trapped. Forced to save. Vitality break back in.
Yeah, it's always tricky on those B holds, right? With two players, you're sort of saving your utility, right? You want to try and block them, play behind the smoke maybe, but with all the flashes and the grenades that Vitality was throwing, it just threw off the peaks for the CTs. Couldn't do it together.
I think he wants to take something.
Yeah,
smoke in and top mid.
Comes in.
Gonna block 9-10. And even this is annoying for 9-10 because twice now he's tried to make these opening moves. Both times, nothing gained from it. You know, he was intentional on the routing there. He had a great spawn if he wanted to peek straight up down mid. Instead, he starts to rotate around early. He's going to go reinforce this B side of the map.
Hasn't fired yet, so no warning for Vitality where this orb could be. Mongolz stalling their util pretty nicely.
Pressure
so
being
far.
put on over towards A, though. You are feeling a bit of pressure for this three-man B hold to kind of move a bit, right? Try and extract some info from the round. They were setting up just then to do retake util in a banana, and they are going to do that into the stack of Vitality. ZywOo and Flamez handed 2 kills on a silver platter. The timing couldn't have felt worse for the Mongolz as they commit into the full stack in a banana. B site crumbles.
Just so many players there that it's so hard to come out advantage as the CT's pushing in. Just got to be the best flash you've ever thrown. And even then, there's almost always someone who's anti.
And the Mongol just not expecting the grouping up of Vitality, you know.
So
they're
early.
thinking there's going to be maybe 2 guys there left, you know. They're working mid. There has to be, you know, Rops, Flamesy, maybe one more player, ZywOo in between, just sort of supporting both sides. But that's sort of what happened to them on Anubis too, right? If you remember those A main pushes and just everyone from Vitality waiting outside for the execute.
They're ending their default so early in these rounds. It feels like they have a read on this B hit because they've just been abusing it. Now 5v4, Apex Dinked, still just entry Senzu like it's nothing. ZywOo picks the long side and they can just go.
And it's definitely a thing where your in-game leader or the coach will watch, you know, demos of the opponent and say these guys are terrible on B, right? Which, whoa,
Push through.
Chill.
Catches a bunch of kills. Messi and Flames are good to respond, but this could still get weird. Techno in the hot seat. Sides. I think this Vitality squad have been doing that a hell of a lot here on Inferno. And with Rops being that guy left to his own devices, they are a very threatening 4-1 team. Rops is a self-starter, right? He'll react to info. He'll make his plays if he feels like he has gaps, and he'll be very, very safe when he's worried he's missed timings. But in this round, as an example, right, he's been given all this room over towards the apartments. That was supposed to be an opener for Rops. But Blitz is aware. Great check for him as Rops did play deep through the apartments.
This is where you feel like you just go for the B execute 3-on-5. You have nothing really else. Oh, Apex sees he can get behind that Molotov, picking up the AWP for this mid kill, for this B kill rather. Might just throw it out now.
I wonder if that was a little bit of a bait on A, you know, Mzinho making noise, dropping down, and then Blitz very aware of apps being open to punish Rops. Nice pre-fire from Senzu as well in banana, aware of the boost on wood.
Bit of like a carrot and stick for Rops over in the apartments. Give him something to chase.
Then smack him on the head.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happens. It's put the Mongolz in a powerful position, and with the third man rotating over towards B, it's a 3-on-3 for this site control. Now the CT player will get locked out. There's nothing Blitz can really do about that, but the players in the site are successful. If this flash helps them, he can come through on a timing. Spotted at the back of the site is Techno. Oh, and Senzu a swivel. There's the support from Apex. 3v5, no problem for Vitality as they break through. Smoke blowing open, 910 reclaims it. The round's still live. The Mongols have a hope. 910 has provided. Moving in on this AWP, he's got to be just as fast on shot number 2. Ready for the man up top. He seems prepared. Still Flamez able to catch it.
3v5 forces the Mongols mid-rush. Desperate times, even more desperate measures. They're boxed in here from alt mid. Flamez cleans up. Non-stop. Double nades down mid do damage to Flamez. 14 and 5.
Nine-10 should have that one for free. Robs felt like he had room to work with.
They could still just hit P again. 910's coming in. I want to see a supportive flashbang if he doesn't get to coffins or sight in time. They could block this.
It's a little bit of an easy call for the Mongols though, right? They killed the Apps player on long, so for 910 to go B, and that's why Apex sort of puts pause. He tries to put pressure, but you could see the bomb was going back to A and Blitz finds Mezzi.
They saw Zywer as well. Vitality just walking into crosshairs in this round. Reassuring for the Mongols that the round they're going to win here is 5 alive or close to. They need the money now if they're going to embark on this last little streak.
He started 1 and 8. You've been bullying his bomb site. You're in his head. You've taken the confidence away from Techno. So it's going to be more of an onslaught over towards B, this time off the nades, but well dodged considering how many HEs come over. There's a bit more focus over towards the apartments this time. No longer leaving Rops to lurk this side of the map alone. Flamez plays first, assisted by flashes from Zywu. He gets out mid. And I wonder if they want to go back B now. It doesn't feel insignificant that it was Flamez leading the charge out through the apartments when so often it's been Rops there alone. From the kill feed, the Mongols suspect this is an A play.
Yeah, but there's still a smoke back at B, which buys them time to rotate when they realize it's gone quiet. Warp holding the long smoke. Vitality regroup for this execute. They've still got Robs to backstab.
And Vitality probably thinks this is one player blocking, and they might even try to go through it, but that could be fatal.
Techno and Senzu with the re-smoke at the right time. Vitality come charging, and it's smoke spam to open up this site. Techno has to do something immaculate, but through the smoke come Vitality at all different angles. That's 9.
But yeah, Flamez likewise, right? Has that star potential. Is the entry man within this team the one looking to open up rounds?
I mean, we had him on Talking Counter, and he was talking about how he just loves the chaos. And a lot of these rounds have been chaotic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, think about all the B fights in the bomb site in Banana. That's where he thrives. 180s, spray transfers, Zywu with another entry kill.
Oh, the flash is so good, and Zywu follows up, clipping him through the wall. Mizzino or nothing. He's not had a chance back in the pit side, and he won't in this round either. Overwhelmed. Flamez with another opening kill in this site, and Zywu is unstoppable. Pack it up, at least for the half. This is double digits.
Yeah, come map 3 for the Mongols. Only Mizzino's been the one really outputting, and these A hits have been few and far between for Vitality. They return to this side of the map in the final round of the half, just to send the message that they could.
Can't save here.
Bit of B-centric game. A lot of these B plays, a lot of these 1-4s out of Vitality. They've even re-smoked him again.
You gotta go now.
They're really letting Senzu stew in this.
Apex
and
is
listen to the
screaming.
madman Apex laughing away as Vitality 10.
Side from Vitality's T side, Flamez, unstoppable entry. Zai with a big multi just to round out the half, and Robson Abs had his impact. He's back. Playing a late move through balcony. Blitz with the bomb.
So one of the things I think must be so infuriating about sharing a server on the other side of Rops is all T-half long. He's been very calculated and slow with these lurks through the apartments. First CT pistol, he gets aggressive. He pushes and he catches two in the back line for the Mongolz. That's the util removed. Players out of the round. And Rops still once more.
Dude.
Never stopping. 3 kills deep.
Forget your plan. Oh, the Julies just to really rub some.
Doesn't it? Enjoy, mate.
And yeah, I think now the sad thing for the Mongolz is, I think back to how this series started, right? They took that gamble pick of Anubis to open to try and punish Vitality. But a lot of other teams have tried that. A lot of other teams have done it. Vitality have been improving.
I think it's still...
This could have been a Mirage opener, right? This could have been the classic 3 in this series. Instead, they win on new. Things were a little bit looser. They were making mistakes they would never usually make. They've screwed their heads back on for map 3, and look at the results, right? The numbers speak for themselves. This has not been close. This has not been competitive. Vitality have beat up on the Mongolz as though this isn't 2 top-ranked teams going head-to-head.
It's been a great bounce back on Inferno, and I'm sure it will be a while before Mongolz pick to punish again in their best of 3.
Yeah.
Because they played so well against Navi on Mirage, you know?
The what if rears its head. But they tried.
I mean, look, that was a nice kill at least to try and keep this game going longer, but look at the reaction. This is what you're going to be running into. If there are any more rounds left in this game, they're all going to feel a bit like this. Vitality have so much room to play gambly, to make these type of moves. 4 players over in the A site. There should be...
Go.